that, guys, was a mailbag, and
It was.
it was our final mailbag for the foreseeable future. You guys who listen already know, probably, if you saw it on Twitter or wherever. I'm joining Kansas City Sports Network. I'm very, very excited for that. Humbled and grateful that BJ Kislin, the group over there, gave me an opportunity. With that said, with timing conflicts and just general workload stuff, I'm gonna have to be stepping away from RTK 3 times a week, even in general, just for the sake of continuity. So that's gonna be it for RTK for a while. It was quick developing. It wasn't something that we premeditated, and this was a cutoff point halfway through week 5 of the 2022 season. But that's kind of the nature of this stuff. It had been a blast, man. It has
Mhm.
been a blast over the past when me and Tucker restarted this in man, it's been a couple years. I think it was like August of 2020, I
Yeah,
want
I
to
think it was
say.
2020, yep.
Yeah, it was right into the season of 2020. We didn't know where it was going to go. We didn't know what was going to develop. We didn't know how long it was going to last, and it was very continuous through him hosting it every weekday, to him cutting back during the off season, to him moving on to KCSN, to him handing it off to me cutting it back to a few times a week during the off season, to me doing it now. That was
So
a blast.
the KCSN is responsible for the death of RTK, is what you're saying?
Yes. So if you have
Yes.
any like qualms with this, you need to go hit up BJ Kissel
Don't
and Tucker
tweet them.
Franklin too.
Don't tweet them.
No, I'm joking, of course. But like I said, man, it's been very humbling to host this podcast and not only just have the outlet to talk more football, but talk football with friends and have
Mhm.
Mark and have Connor and have Zach, have opposing publishers on to talk about different teams, do those previews. It's been very enlightening. It's been very humbling. It's been fun. I regretfully am stepping away from it. With that said, we don't really know what's going to happen with RTK. I think it's not the end of it. Something tells me that it will get revived in some capacity at one point by somebody. It's not going to be me for the foreseeable future, obviously.
And it won't
Um,
be me.
it
I'm
won't
not
be
gonna take
Connor.
up the Jordan mantle when Tucker left.
Sure.
I have a real
So,
life job. As I said earlier, I just got a new one, so I don't have the time nor the patience that I think
yeah,
Jordan has for it.
yeah. So sometimes life hits, man, and it's unexpected, and you just have to be along for the ride and see where it takes you. Luckily, it's taken me to some really cool places so far, RTK and SI Cheaps being one of them. I'm still going to be doing the Arrowhead Report inside the Royals stuff. I'm super excited again for what's next, but also, man, super grateful to be having this platform and to have this space and have this podcast and be able to shape it the way I wanted to. Josh Briscoe, the Podfather, very accepting of whatever creative decisions we've made, whatever we want to do. He wants us to have fun. Tucker, very accepting and helpful in transitioning from him to me or from Josh to him. And obviously doing it with my pals, man. And Connor's been here for the entire process. Extremely grateful to have shared the stage with you many a time. I think we've had some banger podcasts. There wasn't ever a time where I was like, man, I have to jump on with pod with Connor. Like this sucks. It was always something I look forward to every week. And something I look forward to multiple times a week is chatting with everybody else. So thank you guys for tuning in. I promise I'm not crying. My voice is just kind of giving out. Thank you for tuning in and being so supportive and chatting and interacting. And Connor, man, thank you for coming on. Not only today, but whenever you have in the past. It's been a fun ride.
It's been very fun. You covered it all, Jordan. You covered it all in a great send off. Thanks to all for listening. I'll be on Twitter. Jordan will be on Twitter still. So if you want our takes, we'll be firing him off there. But I think you covered it well otherwise.
Yeah. So that's it, guys. This isn't goodbye forever. It's just goodbye from RTK. I promise we're still out there. We're still doing stuff. The written content, I fully encourage you. God, I'm really making myself sound like I'm crying, guys. You're gonna watch the video. I promise I'm not. Um, it is fully encourage you, check out Connor's stuff on SI Cheeps, arrowheadreport.com or si.com/NFL/Cheeps. Zach Eisen, Mark Van Sickle, Sam Hayes when he had stuff, it's still out there. Marlo Ferguson Jr., everybody, the opposing publishers, all that stuff is out there. Still going to have content coming, even at KCSN. I shouldn't be fielding the go check out KCSN stuff on this podcast. Go do that. Follow everybody on Twitter. Connor's on Twitter at Connor with an E_DKC. Zach Eisen 21. Mark the Overseer. I'm at Footnoted. That's FOOTE noted. I really, again, I don't think this is it for RTK. Just indefinitely. It is till something happens down the road. I do think it'll be back at some point with somebody. But until then, guys, take care, stay safe, and somebody will be talking to you soon.
Thanks for listening, Mom.